Hi guys, Tiffany here. Welcome to my quilting life. Today is Sunday 26th or 27th. Did I just say 26th or 27th? I don't remember. I just typed it 2 seconds ago. Um and it's Sunday. So Sunday. So I'm not really doing much. I just want to come on and chat and at least keep up with my So Sunday episodes. Um I'm hand sewing. I felt like instead of being in bed, I should just sit in the chair. I do have chairs in my room, so I can actually just sit here and sew in a comfortable way. I can't see anything yet. Just hold on. Ha. Hi, Mary. Hi, Linda. Hi, Faith. Hi, Kim. Hi, June. So I just figured I'd sit right here, hand sew, and just chit chat with you guys. I put you guys on a stool on the bed, made it easier while I sit in my chair, surrounded by quilts, as you can tell. And I'm even covered up under one. So I can just leave that there. I've been hand sewing for a little, about 2 weeks now. Hi, Pauline. What was I saying? I've been hand sewing for a couple weeks now, and I'm kind of finding it soothing, but it's also irritating on my hands. For those of you that hand sew, much love to you because my hands are killing me. So I do take a lot of breaks from it. Other than that, though, it's quite fun and very distracting, just like my quilting in my room at the sewing machine. I would have done something in there today, but I don't want to get out of breath and have to just cut out at any time, on the camera, because I only do things like 30 minutes to an hour at a time, sometimes less. So I haven't really been getting up to do much. But that's okay. I'm at least trying to do things, but slowly. And as I feel like poop, then I get up and don't do anything for quite some time and I just rest. Hi, Sinead. Where are we at? Hi, Cindy. For those that are asking, I'm so getting out of breath even more faster. Just lots of weird issues. The last couple days, it's just, I don't know. Seems like every time I get up, I just want to lay right back down. I'm just so tired, so very tired. But I think like it's weird because I'm an insomniac and I could probably stay up all night, every night, and all day, every day. But not lately. I can sleep, and it's the craziest thing. Are you using a thimble? No, I don't need a thimble. No need for it. No need. I haven't really been poking my fingers. Just I go like with the needle like right before my thumb. It's weird how I do it. Well, I showed you guys last week. And that's it. I really haven't been poking my fingers. So I'm doing pretty good on that part. I'm still really slow at it. I don't think I'll speed up at all because I can't hand sew very fast. But at least I'm doing it. That's all that matters. At 1:30 or 1 or 1:30, Scott knows. He's at the grocery store. Hi, Teresa. Type man. Okay, good. So how is everybody out there doing? Everybody good? I saw quite a few of you this morning on other chats. I've been spending a lot of time going on everybody else's live feeds because I have nothing else better to do. Usually I like catch one or two here and there because I'm always doing my own, but I haven't been doing my own, so now I'm able to catch quite a few of the channels that I watch, surprisingly, which is good, catching myself up on everything that's going on. Hi, Gwen. Sunita's fine, has a sinus headache. Teresa's tired. Kim's sewing. She's got all her strip sets together for her rail fence. Good to see the quilting rain again. Yes, definitely. I've been watching all his little Bargello videos every time he posts a new part to it. Linda got 3 fabrics last night. Did you get any? Tiff, I got 3 fabrics last night. Did you get any? Did I get any what fabric? Kim's got the box cut for the rail fence. Tomorrow can sew them together. June's okay. She has hay fever though. Oi, hi BJ. Hay fever is like from sinus issues, right? Like, I don't know. There's so many things that are fever. Like mine is valley fever. And I got a jelly roll and 3 yard. Hi, Teresa. Pollen, allergies, and sneezing. Is it because of the weather there? Like weather changes, June? I know it's weird just sitting here. Usually I'd be at a machine. Hi, June. And I never got any of you guys' little things. I haven't tried soap or anything. I just been sewing without anything extra with hand sewing. It's actually not that hard to keep my fingers from poking and stuff. Hi, Wanda. Let's see. Good to see you. Do what you love to do one day at a time. So pass. You are very tough, strong woman. Lots of love and prayers. Thank you. Yes, I find myself to be quite tough. I've been through a lot medically. It's always one thing after another. It's kind of annoying. And that's kind of why quilting became so important in my life, because it's like I'm always having a problem. And after every surgery and after every sickness and weird thing that I was diagnosed with, I have always, in the last couple of years, I turned to quilting. Before I used to do ride a motorcycle, which a lot of you know, but now I have quilting, and it's definitely therapy. Definitely. I used to have such severe anxiety that I couldn't leave home. Like, I don't leave home anyway, but when I did leave home, it was a very anxious situation. Where are we? Yes, spring and tree pollen first. I'm worse, even worse with grass. Oi. Where? There, I keep pressing live, and the red time bar fast forward. Okay, I don't know what that's about. So yeah. Oh, you got your stuff from So Yeah. I didn't order anything from So Yeah. I still haven't found the thing that speaks to me, and it goes so fast. Yesterday I was on there And like I was on from my cell phone, and then I'm scrolling it. Before I could type a number, there was already like 10 there. So I switched to the tablet, thinking, well, from the tablet, maybe I'll see, I can catch it, and catch what I want, because there was a couple things that Scott would have let me get, like the little 3 yards of fabric type things. He would have been okay with, when it comes to, because we're broke right now, a lot of people are, because nobody's working, and we are, but we're not working as many hours as we usually do. Anyway, and yeah, so I switched to the tablet, and it was even slower. So then I kept doing that whole, you could tap the screen like 100 bazillion times and make it go to the end, and or pull the red bar, or flip the screen and pull the red bar. That wasn't working. So I exited out, came back in like 3 different times. Finally, it caught up. By the time it caught up, the feed thing where the talking was equal with the typing, then I was like, so pooped from playing around on all the devices that I was like, I'm not even going to order anything. But I watched the whole time, and they had some really cute stuff, but not enough dark colors. You guys know me. I like dark and bright. I like really, really off the wall, bright, dark colors. I like blacks and things with black in it and so on. And I like batiks, but I can't afford batiks most of the time. So I definitely was like, hoping that I found something that I didn't. It's cool that you guys all were on there, though, a lot of you, and were able to order some stuff. Definitely a good deal. What are you talking about? So yeah, Quilt Shop or Quilting, you guys see their channel. They've been having de-stash on Saturdays. They mentioned me on their channel, so I'll mention them on mine, which I 100% support everybody. They have de-stashes where they're doing 3-yard fabric bundles of the same fabric for $15, and then 5 yards for $25. So it's $5 a yard. 5-yard bundles of the same fabric, and then they're doing backings. They brought in 108s. They brought in jelly rolls for $30. They have 1-yard cut bundles where there's 5 1-yard cuts of different fabrics that kind of coordinate. Some of them didn't, but a lot of them do in the same color region for $25. What else did they have? A lot of you were there. Well, not a lot, but some of you were there. You guys know. So they have, they were doing fat quarter bundles, kits, and the kits are a little pricey, but then any kit is anywhere. They had a lot of stuff, but it's fun. It's like a game. They show you the product, like a pitch. Oh, this is what I had. They show it, and then they'll tell you the number. This is number 255. So whoever guesses number 255 first is the person that gets it. So, I mean, there was a couple people that probably their phones or tablets work like 100% in sync, because some of the people were the same people getting things over and over. But they're out of Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, and you can like have everything shipped to you, and or you can drive up and do drive up pickup, but you have to pay online. But then you just text them their number when you win something, and they say it out loud who is the person that got it, the person that wins it. And they also tell you out loud if there's more than one of that same item, and so on. It's kind of fun, actually. It's a game. Whoever gets it gets it, but there's hundreds of chances to win something and get fabric, because some of the times, like the jelly rolls and stuff, they had like 5 to 10 of that specific thing, and some of them they have more than one thing of. So definitely gives everybody a chance to get something. I didn't find what I was looking for, which wasn't really much besides darks, brights, cheery fabrics like that I like, but it's pretty fun. You guys should check it out for those of you who haven't. It's So Yeah, They're on Saturdays, 6 p.m. my time because they're the same time as me. Uh, Pacific Standard Time is what it's called. We don't change time here in Arizona. Nevada does, but they're Pacific Standard Time. Let's see who else is here. I'm going to scroll back up for a second. Okay, let's see. One. Okay, saw that. Saw one. Teresa. Hi, Vicky. So yeah, hi, Luann. Still have my bike, but can't hold it up, so I ride with my hubby. Hi, Robin. Cell phone was fast for going to. Hi, Jody. Beautiful lap quilt. Thank you. What are we talking about? So yeah, quilting. Great deals. Yes, definitely great deals. Like Scott doesn't mind when I buy fabric if it's a specific. He doesn't want me spending, $10 or more a yard, and if possible, stay under $5 a yard. So that's where it comes in pretty awesome because a lot of it's like $5 a yard, and they're going by the things that people are purchasing are what they're going by for the next Saturday. So next Saturday, they took requests of the things that people would like to see. So by next Saturday, they'll have a lot of the things that were more common and popular, as well as new stuff, so that there's something for everybody. The first couple times that I watched, it was really slow and confusing, and nobody really understood. Now everybody's 100% getting it and understanding how it's going, and they want you to text them with your email address so that they can send you a you guys know the word that I'm talking about, one of those things that says oh my whatever, it's a little thing how much to pay. Invoice, there we go. Invoice. See, that's what you got to text them, so you have to have a cell phone, and or you can call their store, I guess, to give them the email for an invoice, because usually that's how it's done. So if you can't pay by credit card, then obviously it wouldn't be the right kind of thing for you. But if you can pay by credit card or bank card or however most people pay, it was pretty fun though. I mean, you take the chance. If you don't get it, you don't get it. And you think, oh, well, then you also get the chance when they tell you what it is to look it up separately somewhere else, so that you can look for that item somewhere else as well, or in their store, because obviously they have it in stock if they're selling it. So if you do like something, you could still find it. Okay, that quote on your wall is awesome. Beautiful. Wish I looked closer and could have you have your own quilt show. That would be awesome. Yeah, I have enough quilts to have my own quilt show. This cupboard right here is full of them. I'll show you guys in a second. For those that have never seen my quilts piles. 9 for me. It was after 12 before they stopped. Yeah, and I think yeah, because they were on for quite some time. I don't remember what time it was, but it was pretty late. They were on. No, I can sew at the sewing machine. I just didn't want to come on live and then get so, like, because I have to stop because I get really, really, really unable to breathe. I start shaking. I start coughing. It's not a pretty sight. So I didn't want that to happen while live streaming. So I figured if I sit still, it'll keep my heart rate down, which will keep my breathing down. and then my body won't have some strange, stupid attack. So I've been kind of like doing things in modes. Like I had CJ help load a quilt on the long arm, and Scott helped cut the batting because I'm Trapunto quilting a pug quilt for a customer, and had to add the batting, two different kinds of batting. I used a really thin layer and really thick layers, and we had to cut out each individual square a specific size. So I had the boys help do that, and then CJ came out and helped lay the quilt on the floor upside down so that I sat down on the floor and glued each individual piece on the back, and then we loaded it on the long arm, two of us, me and CJ, by holding it so carefully, because I will never do that again. I'm never pre-gluing fabric to Trapunto. If I'm going to Trapunto anything, it's going to be sit down quilting, small projects, never a big huge quilt ever again. It was a hassle. The further the pieces were down in the quilt, the more they were folding under and bunching. So it took CJ and I a lot of manipulation to get it to lay flat. And he's had to come out quite a few times that I've been out there, because it takes about 3.5, 4 minutes to quilt one block. And then I stop. That's all I'm doing is I just go out and I just, for a second, I'll do a block, and then I'll do the sashing next to the block, and then I'll stop. So that's all I've been doing. And I started advancing the quilt a little, and I noticed this weird lump. Oh, I was so mad. I was like, CJ, come out here. So we had to lift up the end, hold it nice and flat. I was trying to go underneath to flatten it back out so that it was just right. So next time, if I ever did something like that again, I'm going to pre-sew the pieces on, because it's horrible. It was a disaster, and I'm almost done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 more blocks left to do. I'm not doing any fancy quilting at all. If you guys are in Becca's Babes group, I actually shared some of what I'm doing there with the pugs, because I can't share it in my group and on my channel. So because it's for someone who the person that it's for sees this, so they don't want to see it. So yeah, I didn't want to do anything that would cause me to get too much like I already am from talking. I kind of figured this would happen. So I was sitting in bed, and I was listening to headphones, and I was singing along, and I got out of breath doing that. But then I had been already doing those, getting out of breath. I'm sewing the 4 patches together, by the way, because I had like pre-sewn sets of 2 together. So all I have to do is put them in sets of 4. So I'm doing that slowly, but I'm going to show you guys my lap quilt, because that was just mentioned. I made this quite a while back ago. I actually don't remember if I made this in a video or not. I think I did. I'm not sure. I know I did the quilting in a video. It's quilted with squiggly lines and circles that go different directions. And then the back is flannel monkeys. And then there's also a single square that was left over in it. It's a lap quilt for my size because I'm short. So, but it's definitely comfortable, very flowy, comfortable. And it's cute because of it's like the fabrics are like old style, like, I don't know, something that you would have probably seen when colors started getting more and more brighter towards the 60s and 70s of fabric. But they're definitely reproduction prints of older stuff. Like this would probably be something from the 30s or 40s, you know? So they were like reproduction prints, and none of it matched. It was supposed to be one or two of every color, but I only bought 2 packages. So, and I was able to do this with it. And then let me turn the camera and I'll show you guys. I have to keep a lock on it or else the girls open it. I'll just get up and show you. The girls open it and then they start pulling them out. Here, let me bring you close so you can see. It's all quilts from top to bottom. The bigger the size is on the bottom shelf, and then laps and babies mixed in because I'm running out of space. And then these are all laps, and then these are all babies on that shelf. And you guys have seen me make quite a lot of these. There's a couple in here that you guys didn't see me make yet, but most of them you've seen me make. And then my stack that's overflowed out to the outer side. So yes, I have enough quilts to have my own little, hang them up and have a little quilt show of my own. Oh, and look, Teresa, I'm using the pillow. The girls read in here, so it just sits right here behind me. A little. I get the chills really easily. It doesn't mean that I have a fever or anything, but I definitely been getting the chills. And then obviously you guys have seen that. That actually went to the quilt show. So, and I like my chairs. I've been wanting to recover these chairs, but I just haven't. So yeah, I have lots of quilts. Let's see. Hi, Suzanne. Sorry, I'm just getting here. That's fine. Hi, Vivian. Let's see who else is here. Did I say hi, Pauline? Because I probably didn't. Hi, Brenda. Who else is here? Of the old time vintage look of fabric. Me too. But then I like the brighter old time vintage fabrics. I really like brightness, lots of brightness. How long have I been quilting? For 4 years. This is my 5th year I'm in doing so. Are they in your shop for sale? No, my Etsy shop is empty because of they upped their charges again. So Scott and I are trying to figure out another way to sell my quilts. Hi, Sue. I love that quilt, especially the unicorn on it. How you did the unicorn. Yeah, I drew the unicorn off of the computer. Wow, you have made quite a few quilts. Oh, I'm at over like 370, maybe 380 quilts now. I would have to go out and count. I have a thing from everything I've long armed. There's over 100 since I've gotten my long arm frame. Since I got my new long arm. And then before that, there was over probably 150. And then before I even learned how, got a long arm and was doing it slow, I've done a lot of quilts. I do a lot of donation and stuff like that. Yes, I'm very fast. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm slow right now. My machine and me combined are quick. I'm just slow because I'm sick, like very sick, and I'm trying to be good. So yes, I love you too, Scott. So I'm taking my time with things. So I'm hand piecing, which is something I never wanted to do. I never wanted to hand piece or hand quilt or hand bind. I decided since I am sick, I'm going to hand piece a whole entire quilt. I don't know how, it'll probably be a little bit smaller than this in reality. I'm going to hand piece the whole thing. I'm going to hand quilt it. I'm gonna do the binding by hand. I'm gonna do it all by hand because I have a goal to do it by hand. Let me turn this back that way. There we go. So I can turn my body and start some more quilting or more hand piecing. Let's see. But yeah, the Juki helps with my fastness. If they had a machine that was even faster, I would probably be even faster. But I can't. My machine goes actually faster than you guys have seen this whole time. But you already know that it rattles the crap out of my table, so I can't really go that fast with it. I'm forced to be reckoned with. Yeah, when I'm in good, I can probably make a quilt a day. Like literally, I can do a queen size quilt every single day when I'm good. I don't, but I could. I'm pretty quick on it. How am I doing? I am horrible. I mean, I'm good. My brain is good. My body is not. My brain says I can do so many things, and I get up and I try to do it, and I'm like, my body just stops. It slows down, and I'm tired, and I'm weak, and my body was already having issues to start, and this just added to it. Watch UPs, you can certainly put the fabric through the machine. Yes. What kind of Juki is yours? Mine is, I have the Juki TL 2010Q. I absolutely love it. Like a lot of people say, because I've never owned anything but Brother machines and Kenmore machines and older style machines, that I've never had a chance to play with other machines on the market. And I think, in reality, I've heard stories about some of them, and a lot of people have told me over the last 4 years since I've been doing YouTube, that, oh yeah, your machine's faster than mine. You know what I mean? Like just by what people say. So, I mean, I've played with other machines at quilt shows because there's, you can mess with them. Long arms are obviously faster, and that's why I like long arming, but I'm actually too fast for my long arm, at least for the stitch regulator. So I've not played with other machines, so I can't whatever, but I love the Juki. I don't know why. I just absolutely love it. Hi, Terry. Don't push it. It takes time to beat belly. Oh, I know. I'm not pushing anything. And I'm not on meds, so I'm actually I can feel myself worsening because I haven't started meds, because I don't see the doctor for the first time, the new doctor, till Tuesday. And I've already had this in my system for quite some time. My regular doctor thinks for about a year. So that's a really long time. And you guys know, for those of you who've been watching me, I had the flu, I had pneumonia, I had the flu again, then I had bronchitis, and supposedly, I don't know what I had before I had bronchitis because I never went to the doctor. So, I mean, all this whole entire time, I've been sick, and I get better for like 2 weeks. And then and it wasn't really, I was better. I was just feeling better, but I don't think my body was fully better. So yeah. Hi, Sue Ann. Let's see, where are we? We would love my new one, 2,500 stitch a minute. Ooh, awesome, Brenda. That's fast. I used to sew on a Juki industrial machine when I was still working. I actually have thought about getting an industrial. It wouldn't be anything expensive. It would probably be used because we can't afford that. And I don't even know where I would put it, honestly. But I was thinking about it for bag making because I have this whole bag making thing I like doing now. I can't wait for you to the doctor. Yes, sick all the time. It had me worried. Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking whatever they were saying, and then I finally go in and this is what I have. So they're awesome.
What do you have? Family that loves you?
Say hi, Scott.
Hi, everyone.
Well, they can't see you. You have to come down to this.
I was down right here when I kissed you.
Well, They need to see your face,
Hello.
not your lips on mine.
They don't want to see my face.
Well, they don't want to see you kissing me
I'm
either.
just an ugly hairy guy. Did they see you doing some sewing? What sewing did you do?
I sewed one block. I was
Nice.
trying to read. It's
Nice.
really fast, like having a Ferrari
Oh.
that goes 200.
Oh, do you
and
want me to
speed
read with you?
limit is 60.
Should I read your stuff for you?
Waiting for you. Hi, Scott. They're saying hi to you. See?
Okay, I said hi.
Everyone's
Do you want me
saying
to
hi.
read it for you? While you do whatever?
Yeah, you can read while I do this.
Okay.
Scott's gonna read while I do some more piecing.
Someone said Jukis are awesome. They like your Jukis.
Yes, I love the Juki. Oh, man. So how is everybody? I don't want to keep talking about me being sick. We all know I'm sick. We all know that hopefully soon I can start being normal again. So, and for those that are new to my channel, this is not how it is always. Usually I have a lot of fun. I make all sorts of patterns and just do lots of stuff, but I'm slowed down. So how is everybody else? What is everyone working on? I
I'm
wanna
good,
know.
just tired of being at home, Sulian says.
Yeah, I know.
Hello again, everybody. Hello. Probably you didn't see me earlier. I said hi. And don't forget, everyone, Mother's Day is coming up in 2 weeks.
Yep, got to make your moms and or kids and or somebody something.
Yeah.
My mom's not here, and you guys know I made her a quilt. I have to send it to her.
Suzanne says you're doing well with your hand piecing.
I'm trying. I know there's other things that could probably improve, but I'm just doing my own thing. Nobody else is gonna get this quilt. This is just gonna be something that I'm making for me and for me. To say that I did it, this will probably be the one and only time I ever make a quilt by hand from start to finish.
Sue Smith is trying to finish up UFOs. What does she mean, UFOs?
Unfinished objects, unfinished
Ah,
projects.
I like that.
Quilts that are not done.
I like that.
He's not up to date on all of our quilting.
I don't know you guys' terminology.
I tried to explain to him things, and he's like, "What are you talking about?" You know.
Suzanne's going back to, oh no, it's Suzanne. Seneda Rodriguez is going back to work in May.
Cool. Alexa let me know today that she went back to work at Tuesday morning.
Yep.
She messaged me specifically to say, "Mom, Tuesday morning is open again, and I'm working all day today." So she wants me to come in and see what they got before all the fabric is purchased, probably.
Oh, Kim is excited to finish quilt tops from her grandmother. She did it in 1950, 1952 for mom.
That's
One
awesome.
for each daughter.
That's really cool.
Understand hand quilting is very relaxing.
Yes,
I
that's
find
what I've
hand
noticed.
Stitching relaxing.
When I do quilt this, though, I'm gonna tell you guys, I love the look of big stitch quilting. I am going to, supposedly, a lot of the ladies that I've watched videos that do it say I need floss tube or floss or something like that. I don't know, but that I need a specific thread to
Reading
do
for
it.
mom.
And yeah,
What?
I'm 100%
You gotta show
gonna
me
big
something to read.
quilt,
Okay,
big
son.
stitch quilt the quilt, because I think that looks
Take my
so
glasses off.
neat.
I can.
I'm not gonna do anything like fancy, probably. I'll just
Second,
stitch
yeah.
around the whole,
That's
all
Yoda.
the
He
4
speaks backwards.
patches or blocks or something. But it's definitely gonna be big stitch quilting because it looks so cool. I guess I need some kind of floss though or something, because that's supposedly how it looks the best, is with floss, I think.
Screen keeps moving because I had to stand up. Hang on. Hold on, I'm behind here.
Yeah, I can't see the other screen, so unless you tell me.
Wonder how T's neighborhood fared last night. Did she get hit with a storm or something?
I don't know.
Big stitch quilting is great with size 8 Procon. I watch T quilts too.
Yeah, I'm on T quilts all the time, guys.
Shade thread.
I'm on T quilts for those that are new.
I'm not sewing, no.
Scott
She's
does
sewing.
not sew. he learned how to fix a rip in your butt when you're in the military. Other than that, he
Yeah.
does not have no idea any of this.
My mama taught me how to sew when I was very young because everybody needs to know the basics. And yes, I used it when I was in the military. I can sew on a button or a tear because in the military they make you sew your own stuff at certain times in boot camp and whatnot. Later on, yeah, you can take it to somebody and have it sewn, but they make you sew a little bit here and there.
Other than that, the only thing he knows how to do that helps me out is he buys my fabric. He buys my bulk yards. He buys when I need a specific color like black and white. I go through a lot of. He makes sure that I'm 100% stocked up with bolts, full entire bolts of black and white yardage.
I help with her math too.
And he helps with my math. But then I confuse him a lot too because I'll say, hey, I need 8 half square triangles that measure blah blah blah, and I'll lose him because I say half square triangle, or I'll say, whatever, I need 6 across by 7 down, and they are 8 inches each, and they equal that. He's like, just what do you need, get it over with, get it out. And I'm like, I don't know how else to say
She
it.
asked me this big word problem. It's like, just ask me,
the math part be done.
What's your question? It's like 48 divided by 2. And she asked me this big old long thing to tell me. I'm like, just tell me 48 divided by 2. Or something like that,
I'm not good with math. I chose a hobby that needs math and requires math because I'm a designer now and I cannot do it. I am horrible with math. I guess I should have paid better attention in school because I suck.
Is pearl cotton, is that a thing? They're talking about this pearl cotton for
For
big stitch quilting. Do you what's your
pearl
thoughts on that?
cotton.
They
I don't
about that a
know
little
any
bit.
of that until the day that I actually do the quilting. I won't know any of it till I'm ready to buy something. So for those that do know, you can put it in the comments after this video so that those of us that don't know what it is can use it. I was told it had to be, it comes on a like a little roll thing, and you separate the however many pieces you want or something like that for how thick you want your big stitch quilting to be. So I have no idea though. I just like the look of it because I see a lot of stuff stitched with big stitch quilting and I think it looks really awesome. Definitely is a great look. Well, from my likes, my taste, I guess.
I guess T-Quilts apparently heard gunshots.
Yeah, I was on last night.
Oh,
She had to go through and edit her video because she forgot that she was on the phone with 911 to tell them that she heard gunshots behind her house, that she'd said her address out loud on the live stream. So she had to go through and edit the video.
Sue Smith has never heard of T-Quilt, so I'm sure somebody can help her find them.
Yeah,
I'm sure one of you guys can do it so Tiffy
Scott
doesn't
doesn't
have
know
to.
how to put the link in, but
I'm sure somebody
just
else on here, since we're all
go
talking about her, can help that.
here on YouTube, and in the search bar after this video, just type in T-Quilts, and her page will come right up. TEAQUILTS, T like the drink tea, T-Quilts. I just did a block swap with T-Quilts and
Oh yeah, that's
fans.
right. I forgot about that. We sent her a big, huge box of blocks.
Yep, I made a bunch of blocks. So if you see me if you watch one of my Insomniac videos, well, more than one, I'm making a ton of blocks, and that is those blocks. They're crumb blocks or crazy blocks or just lots and lots of fabric going through. That's me making the blocks for T-Quilt's channel. So yeah, I've been doing things like that. Oops. Be nice to take the pins out when I go to open this.
Don't want to stab yourself, honey.
My points are like absolutely amazing with the hand sewing. That is one thing I've noticed has been really awesome is my points.
Did you get any fabric on Soya auction last night?
No, I didn't.
Nope.
Nope, I didn't find what I'm looking for, but I told Brody and Tankum and Zach, all of them, because they're right there, hey, can you like put some darks and really bright colors on? Because I like darks and brights. I I mean, Civil War prints and reproduction prints and so on and so forth. They're nice and stuff, but I like Tula Pink. You know, I can't afford those ones right now, but I like things that are like that you would like find at Hobby Lobby and Joann's and whatever, prints that are just bright and out there. And then I like dark colors too, like black on black and so on. I didn't really see anything that I really wanted. So let's say we're going so fast too. Last night at the end, like when it was like already, 8 and 9 p.m., they're like they hold it up. It's green with brown. And they already have it out of the screen by the time they told us the number. Like, are you serious? I want to know what I'm buying, because Scott's going to be like, oh, you bought that sight unseen, huh? Oh, really? Because that's not very nice looking. So I really like to be able, want them to hold it in front of the screen for a second. Longer than they were, but that's because I think they were tired. If they were on for, 2 times around, they did part 1 and then part 2. So they were on for quite some time last night.
Jean Trulove did a nice bag today.
Yeah, I haven't watched the video. It came on earlier before my nap time. And by the time I got up from nap and took a shower and, I ate some food. And then I was like, you know what? I don't have time to watch. So I'll watch it after my Scott and I are going to do movie time like always. So later tonight I'll watch it. I did watch not yesterday's post, the day before's post though. Trust me guys, I see all of the channels as much as I can. The only one I don't get to watch very often for live streaming is
WSAT has the best
So
laugh.
Sweetness. Watching So Sweetness because she's on right now as I'm on right now. She comes on at the same time as me. It was different when before the time changed, but now that the time has changed, she's on at the same time as me. So
Tammy asks if you're feeling any better.
nope, only worse. But I'm not going to show you guys how worse I'm feeling. I'm just going to sit here and hand sew and pretend everything is okay.
Well, you're working on a quilt on the long arm too that you're getting close to being done with.
I told them already.
Oh, they know that? Okay.
Yep. Little by little, I'm getting things done. Just very slow, not my normal pace.
Can I hand you this back real quick? CJ, my phone just beeped. I bet you we forgot to get Mom's prescription.
Oh man.
I'm gonna have to go back to that. Remember that?
He forgot my prescription.
I told him that.
Hi, Jim. Yeah, I already saw that. He has the best laugh. It's definitely cute. She has such long fingers. I am so surprised. She tried playing piano, I guess, when she was younger, but I'm so surprised she's not a pianist because she has, like, when you see people that are pianists, a lot of them just have really long fingers, perfect reach. When I was young, I wanted to play piano. Of course, I wanted to play every instrument in the world. I ended up being a guitar player, and that you need fast fingers with lots of calluses for. I still have my guitar. I just don't play it. I should though, but I don't. It hurts my fingers. Yeah, he's gonna go get it. A quilter's glove might help me. What will a quilter's glove help with, Kim? So, anyway, I'm like, kidding me? Put it in there. There we go. Jill, Tiffany, is that quilt on your lap, what you've been working on by hand? No. The quilt on my lap I made, I don't even remember when I made this, last year sometime. Maybe there's a date on the back. Not sure if there is, because sometimes I don't date things for around the house type stuff. Oh, 2019. I put a tag on it. I knew I had to have done it in a video. So most likely this was a video last year sometime. I don't know what I named it or if I even named it anything. But he still has her clarinet. I played clarinet in the high school marching band. The glove would help keep your hands from getting sore. They are spandex. They're so good. I wouldn't be surprised. No, I haven't gotten that far yet with these. I've got 23 or 24 blocks made, and now I'm putting another 10 together, just little by little. Yeah, I'm trying. I don't think this will be it. I don't think this will be done in the next at least 4 or 5 months, because I don't know how big I want to go. Plus I still have to attach all the rows together, because right now it's 4 across by 5 down. I mean, it's not tiny or anything. It's like, I took a picture and posted it in the Facebook group. And for those that are new to my channel, in the description below there is links to the Facebook group, Tiffany's Quilting Life community group. It says join fellow quilters on the little description for it, and click on that and join the group, and you can see the projects that everybody posts. You can post yourself. You can see the things that I've made in video, and sometimes in the videos you really can't tell. Like, a lot of my earlier videos are not very clear, so it's hard to tell what something looks like. So feel free to join the group. You can ask questions and learn things and post and share the things you're working on. I'm not really too particular or picky on what people post there, just as long as it's within, project or quilting related reason. So definitely think about joining, and yeah, it's definitely nice, especially for me right now, and for a lot of us. Some of us can't quilt every day. It's nice for all of us to get ideas and see what other people are doing, and it's great for inspiration. Help those that don't feel very well, like me, wishing I can just go throw something together. I mean, I did, but I made a video. That video took me from Sunday till Wednesday to make. No, Thursday. What day did I post it? Whatever day I posted it, that was the day I finally finished that top. Sunday to Thursday. I think I posted it on Thursday. That was a lot of work, and I was definitely out of breath, and it was a good thing I didn't do it live, because I stopped like 50 fucking times. Oops, sorry, 50 times. Every once in a while I slip. Hi Brenda. So I gotta go. Did too much today in front of my mouth, just my hugs. Okay, Sue, we'll see you next time. So it's good to see you, Tiffany. I'm glad you were up for a bit. Well, I decided I've been up for, I don't know, about an hour and a half now. Somewhere around there, yeah. And it's either between this chair and or my bed and or the, I really am not doing too much in the quilt room itself, only because of the dust. And when I do, I wear a mask off and on when I can remember to put the darn thing on, because I don't want to make anything worse in my lungs right now than they already are. And I still go outside a few minutes here and there on the long arm. Other than that, I'm really not doing much besides watching TV, binge watching lots and lots of TV, and watching movies with Scott. So at least I'm keeping busy. Especially one hand facing. Yeah, I don't think I need any kind of gloves or anything. Feel better. I use gloves for hand quilting and knitting. Just requested to join. More thumbs up, Tiffany. Here, let me go over and see. Anything good you suggest watch? Oh my goodness, I have been on a kick with art channels, like watching the progress of, there's this one young girl, I don't know how old she is, probably maybe 16, 17. She's been obsessing with, well, I don't know how often because I wasn't paying attention to the dates, but she's been obsessing with Bob Ross paintings as murals on her bedroom walls and whatever other walls. I posted some to my Facebook last night. So awesome, so awesome. Like, I would love to put a mural on the wall here in my room, but I gotta find like the perfect thing. Oh look, a year ago today I was quilting a quilt in my memories. Okay, let's see. Okay. Pauline, you're in. Terry. Oops, wrong button. Come on. Prue. Yes, Sue. Okay. There's 3 of you in the group now. That just got approved. Let me find that video real quick. I really want you guys to see this, for those of you who don't see this, you know, interested in anything that I'm interested in, just to see the kind of things I like watching. Let's go to library. I watched a lot of quilting videos today, so obviously those are the things that are first on here. So Anja, Anja. She goes, I'm gonna just fast forward through this so that I can show you guys. This is like the coolest thing. This girl, she's got to be like 15 or 16 or 17. She's not totally young. Let's pause it right. And oh my goodness, come on. It's hard to catch a full scrolling through the video. I have no volume on. Her name is Anja, and she does stuff like this. This is all on a bedroom wall.
What are you talking about? Your
They asked
Bob
what's
Ross?
good, what I like watching.
Your Bob Ross wall paintings? Is that what you're talking about?
This girl like absolutely painted this on a bedroom wall. She has another one too. Like seriously, guys. So just Anja. She has a bunch of painting videos. She's really young. So I've been like, what is it called? Binge watching her channel. It's really cool. I mean, she's got a lot of teenage stuff on here, but she has like the mural ones are the ones I've been watching like that. So, and I'm definitely all for supporting other YouTubers as well. She has a lot of subscribers. She has 618,000 subscribers, so she has a lot. But yeah, I like watching stuff like that. Lately, I'm on a kick of murals. All right, let's go back to my thingy. So yeah, those are the kind of things I've been doing. It's watching stuff like that. For you guys that are interested in the things that I watch that. She can paint my wall, right? Yeah. I mean, she's cute when she makes the video too. She's like, if my mom and dad see paint on the floor, they'll kick my butt and things like that. She's really fun. She goes, you hear those sounds? That's my dad. He's rocking out to the 80s. It's so funny. Yeah. So I like humor and art all in one. So, and then quilting. You guys know all the quilting that I watch, but if you're curious, I watch. Ready for this one? This could be a long list. I'd watched Deb Tucker's. Hasn't had anything new on there in a long time, but I've at least watched it all. Shabby Fabrics, Rosie's Art Studio, Amanda Murphy. Tucker's Sewing and Quilting, The Masquerade, Alinda's Electric Quilters. I used to watch all the Meet the Millers show. It's a family, and they have kids with that a baby born with needs like tummy problems. Kia B, Our Time to Quilt, Sunrise Quilt Studio, Heirloom Creations, The Quilt Show, let's see, Thread Factory, Miss Taffy Pools, Power Tools of Thread. If you like traveling around with young people in their vans or like just traveling and stuff, living on the road, I watched Jessa J. She's a young girl that lived in her van. Darlene Mashad. I like makeup videos too, so there's a ton here, but you guys can look those up because some of them are like transgenders doing their makeup and they do like amazing makeup. Jean True Love. I'm subscribed to the APQS channel, but they haven't really had much on there lately. American Patchwork and Quilting, The Quilting Marine, which you guys all know. Quilt with Amy, Carly Adams. She's not a quilter. So Very Easy. And then I subscribe to things like Riley Blake designs and stuff like that. Erica Arnett. And then I subscribe to channels that are like, they go through and watch TikTok videos and things like that, funny stuff. Let's see, Bonnie Hunter, Maxie Makes, Helen Quilts. Then there's unboxing videos. I watch some unboxing video channels. Let's see, I watch Lorena's Quilting, Margaret Lowen Quilting, Art Gallery Fabrics, things like that. Regular quilt videos. I used to watch Easy Quilting for Beginner type channels. A lot of them haven't posted in years, which is kind of weird. Laundry Basket Quilts, So Yeah, Patchwork Posse, the Old Man Sewing episodes, Missouri Star Quilt Company. I like watching the Scott Brothers. If you like DIY and home improvement channels, I like watching the Scott Brothers and such those kind of shows. Lisa Captain Quilts. Now I watch Making It Fun with Rob Appel, which kind of the same thing. He's just working for Michael Miller Fabrics now. Let's see. I watch Georgia Sunshine, RS Island Crafts, Viv Mom Sews. I'm on a YouTube creator channel, although I am not learning anything about making videos on it. I watch gardening channels too. Quote Roadies. I watch a channel called Curiosity Incorporated. He has an antique store and gets, I love antiques. Don't know why. Probably will never own any besides these wingback chairs and a couple other little things, but I love antique stuff. And he goes and he has a shop in Canada and stuff like that. So I watch them. They do a lot of live. He does a lot of live feeds. Alex does. His wife's dad just died from the coronavirus, actually. So let's see. I watched Passion for Quilting, the Sewing Room channel. So easy. Lauren Mormino. I watch really stupid funny stuff like the Pun Guys. Collage quilting stuff. There's a couple of those. I do watch some car racing type stuff too. Why? Because I'm weird and I can. Cedar Quilts, Fonz and Porter, Made to Sew, So Kind of Wonderful, Cozy Quilt Designs. I actually like watching when a new pattern is released with Cozy Quilt Designs. I do watch some singing stuff. Oh, and then there's this one chick, Amy B. She is amazing. She sews. She has no arms and legs. I think I told you guys about her before in the past. She has does a lot of how does she do it videos because people are curious, how does someone with no arms and no legs do things? She can sew. She makes bags, purses, and stuff. And she, at first, before she got a sewing machine that threads, the needle threads itself, she threaded the needle on the sewing machine with her tongue. Like, this woman is an inspiration. She's a motivational speaker, so it's pretty darn awesome. Her name's Amy B, for those that are curious. Let's see. Real Ellie Brown. She's not quilting, she's a singer. She had her tongue cut out, most of her tongue cut out. She had cancer, jaw cancer, and she sings. Very beautiful singer. I like a lot of inspirational YouTube stuff too. I watch Yoan's Sewing Studio. She makes a lot of cute bags and stuff. Jazzy Bum, she does like unboxing stuff. She's out of the UK. Let's see, Crafty Gemini. I listen to brainwave music. Quilt Maker Mag. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Let's see. There's these Natalia Bonner. I do watch the Ellen show. I know a lot of people say stuff about Ellen lately, but I watch the Ellen show. I watch Quilting Cowboy. I already said so. Becca. Kits by Carla. Melanie Ham. Jordan Fabrics. Oh my God, you can just keep going with this. Pat Salone. Who else? There's an older woman who does makeup. Monique. I watch do-it-yourself type stuff with April Wilkerson. I watch nail doing videos. Susie Cutes, Tea Quilts, Saya Swag. She's new to YouTube. She does bag videos just like Lauren Mormino. I watch Adria Longarm, quilting coach chick. Let's see. Sewing Machines Plus crap. Let's see. The rest of these I watched Teresa Down Under. Some of these are just resubscribing. Angela Walters, more brainwave stuff. I watch a lot of brainwave music. I don't really watch it. I listen to it through headphones. Mr. Domestic, Whirls and Swirls Quilting. Definitely great for quilting ideas. I wish I knew what kind of camera she had going with her quilting, because when I go to the long arm, I always have wiggles and wobbling. I don't know what the heck she's using, but at least her videos are clear. So, um, Teresa Louise, which she's here. And for those of you that are here and you are a YouTube channel, you can always make sure everybody knows that you are. Um, Quilt in a Day. I watched Yvette Renee. Bold Notion Quilting. She's awesome quilter. Sugary Dew. Gamma Quilting. So Sweetness. Joy Bernhardt. Erica Salmon. Just Get It Done Quilts, which you guys probably all know. She's got a lot of subscribers. On Point TV. Don't know why. Let's see what other. That was the only one of that. Where's the other one? It's almost like it. My local quilt shops. Quilt Addicts Anonymous. Jamie Wallen, sorry. Poor Man Sewing, Leah Day, Midnight Quilt Show, Missouri Star, and more of my YouTube stuff. So yeah, the list is very long, and I skipped through quite a few of those guys. So if I skipped something important that you guys watch, you don't know, but I definitely watch a lot of videos and have for a long time. All right. Okay. Let's see. All right, where are we at? Right here, gloves. Okay, more thumbs up. Anything? Okay, I read that. Dang, been sewing bobbin, very thank you, June. Tiff, your speed now is what the rest of us call normal. I watch a lot of Bob Ross. Thank you. I'm going to explore the group after here. Just sewed 4 flying geese wrong. Sorry, Teresa. Oh my. Let's see. I finally got all my mask out tomorrow. I'm making an apron. I need something different to do. That sounds fun. An apron. I don't wear aprons, but if I did, I'd probably make my own. I think I actually have an apron pattern somewhere. I was putting my chain swap quilt blocks together from last year's in Margaret's. All the little blocks are directional. Wow. Okay. Let's see, I have it. Bob Ross original. Wow, amazing. Wow, wow, wow. I've seen her work. It's awesome. Yeah, it is. Good. Bob Ross. I need one back when I get my masks done. Wow, beautiful painting. I'll check her out. My wallet, I read that part right. Got to lay this back out. I've been like a sponge with all the quilting shows. Yeah, quilting shows are definitely there's so many, but definitely the best way to learn. When I finally realized YouTube existed, it was like, what was I missing? You know, and I just kind of started going from there. And I watch a lot, like as often as I can sit down or have something on, and I'll put headphones on, and I turn something on, and I carry my phone and or tablet. My old tablet is what I used to use at first, around with me. So when I'm feeding the kids, I'm watching it. When, you know what I mean? When I'm sitting in there watching their stupid kids cartoons, because I'm kind of annoyed of those, you know, after so long, you just get annoyed of kids cartoons, and I can tune them out. So while they're like glued to their cartoon, I'll watch something and I'll have a headphone in one ear and just listen and pay attention to the screen, but still can hear everything going on around me. Like I learned so much in the first year when I finally found out. I think that's a name. I saw a few of your names, not bad pricing, but I can't make a decision that quickly. Like take forever to decide. Yeah, it's definitely quick thought on that one. If you want something, you should watch Lauren. Let me know. She makes beautiful bags and sews on an industrial. Okay, I mentioned Lauren already. I do watch her. I go on her live chats all the time when I catch them. She's just like me. She comes on when she comes on. There's no specific schedule. And I like that. I like the no schedule thing. You never know what you're gonna see. That's me. I like that. Crafty author. Sounds like all the quilt shows I watch. Have you ever seen Tim Latimer? He makes quilts on a treadle. He makes unbelievable bags. Never heard of it. I probably have seen it though because I've seen quilting on treadles videos before. Lots of them. That Renee. Antiques sound good. I love that stuff. Yes, I like that. I love antiques. I have trouble threading with my fingers. Donna Jordan does a lot of cozy quilt patterns. Yeah, but okay, so Kim, on that one, even though Donna Jordan does cozy quilt patterns, she doesn't always do the newest one. That's why I'll go to Cozy Quilts and see if they posted something. And even though hers isn't, she shows the pattern, she doesn't actually describe how to do it. That's when you go back over to Donna Jordan Fabrics, and then type in the search bar, if Donna Jordan has done that specific pattern, because then you can find the tutorial on doing it to see whether you want to do it or not. Because when you watch the Cozy Quilt Cozy Quilts patterns page, and you watch them show it, she's pretty much saying then you take this, she doesn't really do like Donna Jordan's right there sewing and up front and personal kind of tutorial. So I'll watch the Cozy Quilt ones and then look it up on Jordan Fabrics since she does them. Sandy has been free machine quilting with her treadle also. Yeah, I noticed that, Jim. I saw my free motion quilt, my treadle machine. There was the one that inspired me to try it. That's awesome, Suzanne. I would totally have one of those machines. I could see myself using it. I could see my legs getting tired, but I would try. I would definitely try. How many blocks have you sewn? I think I answered. I'm at like 24, I think, or 25, something like that. What movie are you watching tonight? I don't know. Scott said it's on Hulu, so I don't know. Some of the times he chooses, and it's a surprise. Since the library has been closed and will be closed still for another, I think, 30 more days, because they don't come back until June, due to the coronavirus junk. We haven't been able to rent movies, so we're stuck with whatever is on Hulu and whatever is on Disney Plus and whatever is on Netflix, which kind of sucks. But so he chose, instead of coming in here, I'll go sit out there because Hulu's only on the TV in the living room, Netflix in here, and Netflix in Cyrus's room, but we don't watch movies in Cyrus's room. I have tons of DVDs though. We could watch DVDs in any room. Take a break from making masks was depressing me. Got a few more requests now that Kroger is mandating masks. Oi. Nita just sewed diamonds together and EPP the wrong way. So you English paper piece the wrong way? That's gotta suck because those are hard to rip out, aren't they? Let's see, we're breaking for doctors, clinics, patients, hospice visitors, hairstylists, asked for some. Gotta be done. I'm so ready to work on a quilt. Then take a break, Mary, and work on a quilt. Brenda, I have a hard time making masks. First pressing. I've made 5 masks, guys. That's it. You guys have heard me say it on other channels. I made 2 for Maxine because she just couldn't get it. She wasn't understanding what I was trying to have her do. And then I was only going to be making 1 for Scott. But then the first one didn't fit his face. His ears are too far back and his nose sticks out too far. So I made fun of him. I was like, I gotta do this again. So I made another one. I went like a 1/4 inch out all the way on both sides, like a 1/2 inch all the way around bigger. It still didn't fit his face. So I just bumped it all the way up and did 1 inch bigger all the way around. And finally, and I used a different kind of elastic. I had some like shoelace type elastic. It's as thin as shoelace, but it was elastic. And it was absolutely so hard to sew in, let me tell you. But that's what I used as the elastic this time around, and it fit his face. Miracle. So I technically have made 5 because two of them won't get used. They fit CJ's face, so I guess if he goes somewhere, he can have them. Or maybe if Lexa wants them when she comes by, I don't know. They're at least there. Because if anyone wants to go to the doctors with me, none of my doctor's offices are allowing anybody to come in. The hospital, nobody, unless you're wearing a mask. The hospitals won't, anybody at all. But the doctor's office, he can't go with me unless he's wearing a mask. He's like, I don't want to wear a mask, but he has to. I just stream YouTube like TV. It just goes how long. I see how long it is, and then I race to see how much I can get done before it goes off. Last one, wondering how does it work? I have a trail and I want free motion quilt. Mr. Person Jill, I think it's helping keep everyone safe, including my kids. Mary and Jill for admitting the mask feelings. I feel guilty not wanting to make any. Seen poor man and she was quilting on a treadle. Your legs get used to it. And that's what, if I ever come across one and I can get it, I would probably use it because it would be a great workout since I do have MS and my legs get really, really weak. That would probably be the thing I would switch to when I need to work out, because I'm really deconditioned, my body, and it's getting worse because I can't get up and do as much as I even on a normal, non-sick, getting sicker situation. I'm still not as, my body is not as strong as it used to be when it comes to muscular and stuff. Like I was a gymnast, guys. I used to ride motorcycles. I used to dance. I used to have fun, and I don't do any of it at all. I sew, I quilt, I do get up and down off the floor. I do exercises all the time, but nothing like it used to be. So my body is now even way more deconditioned. I can't even work on my ab ball. Like I have an ab ball and I could sit in a chair and quilt, but I can't sit on my ab ball and move around because as soon as my heart starts beating faster, I can't do anything. Like I literally feel like crap. Let's see. Oh, it scrolled. I used to get legs. Okay, I understand the point is listening to the news. We just need a break. Dreaded news anymore. When I was a child, my neighbor used to treadle. She used to have us kids move. Have the kids that and I have my nieces. They can do it. That would be funny. Hi, little bee cross. Sorry I'm late. How are you? I'm That's what I am. Let's see. They are very difficult to take out. What is very difficult to take out? Okay, I'm lost now. Hold on. You need a generic quilting foot, which is really easily gotten. Watch Tim Vladimir. He does a good job of explaining the process. Using make as your treadle. I will have my one. I have several, but one I use for free motion is a 1922 Singer X. Take out hand sewing. Oh, yeah. Yes, very difficult. I took out, I had to seam rip. I just used the scissors for this to undo. Hi, Nigel Pearson. Anyway. So yeah, that's the stuff, that's everything I watch, and some of you might be interested in some of those channels. Some of you can care less. Don't bother me. I like to watch everything. I'm not just into quilting when it comes to watching stuff. When it comes to anything else, I just like quilting when it comes to something to do besides watching movies. Definitely watch a lot of TV and movies. Are you kidding me? The thread was tangled up on the needle and wasn't coming off. Okay, I'm gonna sew one more block together and then I'll get off of here. So you guys got quite a few minutes to hang out while I sew it. I tried all those weird tricks, by the way, of like rolling the thread around my finger and then to tie a knot, and it doesn't work like the videos. I was trying to watch some hand sewing videos, and yeah, I can't. I did it, but it wasn't that easy the first few times. All right, two more. I'm not being picky about which ones are together, but I don't want two completely dark pieces with two completely dark pieces, if that makes any sense. Trying to scatter the colors around. They will be more scattered when I do the layout, but I'll probably stop at like maybe 8 across by 10 down. I was thinking that seems like a good number. But we'll see. Depends on how pooped I am of it, because, you know, I have a very short attention span. Let me see what this says while I sew. Okay, everyone's saying hi to Nigel. A little warm in California, but a bit cool down for the 2 previous days. Not ready for the heat, and it's warm here. It was 100 yesterday. It was like 98 or 99 today. It wasn't completely 100. It was overcast today, so it feels hotter, but it's not a thick overcast. It's a very thin layer of cloud overcast, so it's not that horrible. I've been on YouTube most of the day, wife watching Star Wars again. You know, oh, another thing that I watch, guys, is like America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent and things like that. Those are the ones I skipped past. I watch those videos often, especially like young kid singers. Oh my God. Have you guys ever heard some of those voices and some of those young kids? Man, it's amazing. It's definitely something that like touches your heart when you hear a child sing as good as they do. It's pretty crazy. What everybody up to in this difficult time? Most of us are sewing some way or another. I have a needle threader and it works when I hand sew. I have my needle thread. I just don't want to have to go get it. It helps actually for me because of my shakes is what it makes it hard. But if I focus and hold steady as best as I can, then it works. Anybody watch Fonz and Porter on KET, like TV? We don't have actual TV. That's why I watch everything on my tablet and stuff. I gotta go make pizza and take care of everyone until next time. Hope you feel better soon. Okay, Teresa, enjoy your pizza. Yum. My husband's been watching Pirates of the Caribbean. We just did all the Pirates of the Caribbean. Not last week, the week before last. Before I had my test results, we watched them all. Jim's only making masks for family. June watches on PBS. You guys have a drier heat than us. Heat is heat. Yeah, it's very dry heat here, and it helps my MS. I don't know how much it's going to help when it starts getting hot with this valley fever, but we will see. I also have no idea which are some of the questions I'll be asking the doctor. I don't know, because you guys know me, I'm always out in the pool, and I don't care how sick I am, I will still go and relax in the pool. That's just what I do. So I have to make sure that the new medicine that they're going to put me on, because I have to go on an antifungal, I'm going to have to make sure and ask questions on Tuesday about sunlight exposure, because you guys know a lot of medications you have to limit your exposure to sunlight, and I just can't do that. I like being outside. I love being outside. I mean, that's probably why I got valley fever anyway, is because I'm outside. I love to be out in the pool. I enjoy my summer. I always have. And it's not a big pool, so I'm not exercising like you guys think. I lightly stretch, but it's good because when you're floating in water, it's okay. But I like to just lay out on my floaty thingamabobber, and yeah, so hopefully there's not going to be some kind of set thing that says you cannot be out in sunlight while on this medicine, because I 100% would hate that, because this week the boys will be setting the pool up for me, so I definitely need to be able to go in the pool. Let's see, dead flies. I think we watched 3 so far. Not sure how many there are. There's 5. Scott.
Yes.
Five Pirates of the Caribbean we just watched, right?
We watched 4. We haven't seen the 4th one yet.
Oh yeah, we watched 4 because we're missing movie number 4. There's 5 though, but there is 5 movies.
There's 5 of them,
Yes, there's 5 of them.
Yeah, we watched 1, 2, 3, and 5. We can't get the 4th one until the library opens. They
Can't
have it
get
in,
number
it's on
4
hold, it's waiting on us.
because the library's not open. But yeah, we watched all of them recently. Like we've been doing a lot of movies that have 1, 2s, 3, 4, 5, a lot of that kind of stuff. We try to do it both in one night, but it's really hard.
Yeah, we do what we can.
Yeah. He's making his way. Let's see, not sure how many there are. Angela Hoffman, that co-host, wrote the pattern I'm working on called Magic and Illusion. I love it. Oh, interesting. Stop, you stupid thing. Okay. I've seen them all. I'm done. So where are you? Extremely humid, might be 100, heat index of 120. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't be able to live there. I don't do humidity. Never have, never will. It kills me. And it's the MS part that kills me, and arthritis, the combo of those two. I like this. There are a few things to do before I can start it. Chills in California. That would be horrible. Humidity makes the heat seem hotter. It's more dangerous here in Missouri. I'm not a fan of watching movies over and over. We can, if it's a really good movie, we'll watch the same movie again. Yeah, and I do the same with TV shows. Yeah, I'm definitely someone that'll watch a TV show that I liked all over again, like Grey's Anatomy. I'll watch it all over again because I can, and I like it. Even though I know what's going to happen, and I know, never know, maybe I missed a scene, So I'll watch it all over again. Scott will do the same, especially with movies like Rambo and Terminator and things like that. He likes to watch that kind of stuff over and over. But then I think it's just a guy thing when it comes to some stuff like that. And Scott just got done watching The Sopranos.
He also likes Vikings and The Last Kingdom, which is a Viking show.
He likes Viking stuff. So yeah, we do some things over and over, but only if we really, really like it. Let's see. There's something more. I'm ready to move. Yes, I do. I agree. Jim, I don't like rewatching movies or rereading books. I'll post my 2 blocks. Okay, Brenda, that'd be cool. All of your blocks in the group are pretty guys. Oh, thanks, Vicky, for sharing that you like that. You can post too there. Post like projects that since I know you're not working on anything, post stuff that you haven't, something that you've done in the past. You guys don't have to post things that are current. You can post past or previous projects. Like I said, I'm not a stickler in my group. As long as we keep it civil, and no politics or religion, then everything's good. So if you guys want to share, say you saw a really cool technique and you want to share it with the group, share it. I don't mind those kind of things. I'm not picky. I just don't want the group to end up spammed, if that makes any sense, with stupid stuff that has nothing to do with quilting or sewing or making things. Nothing to sew post. I'm still working on churn dash blocks. Speaking of churn dash, you guys, a couple of you were curious what quilt that I was talking about, that the two recent ones that I have done were from. They're from this. I don't know if you can see this one. This one's the churn dash. I showed you guys how I quilted it and I made it in a video. So this quilt is what those scraps of the recent quilts that I just did came from. And this is a queen. This is a pretty big one. This one's a queen size. So those most recent quilts with the purple, that's what it's from. Because that's what I had scraps from. And surprisingly, I had enough scraps from a queen to make 2 laps. Also had to add fabric, but it's done. That stack has fallen twice now. Okay, the Hitch It Guide to the Galaxy. I have seen all versions several times. I hate when I run across spam on Facebook. So do I. It gets quite annoying. Have you seen Breaking Bad? Everybody's been telling me to watch Breaking Bad, but I have not watched it yet. I binged it. Not a show for CJ. Yeah, there's a couple things that I've been wanting to watch that some people told me to watch. Like I've watched all the CSI shows, like CSI New York, Miami, and Vegas, and I've watched a lot of shows. I don't know. Sometimes I find something that I really like, and then I'll just slowly watch it and watch it and watch it, and then I'll rewatch the whole thing all over again. I'm really weird when it comes to that. 4 times, not kidding. Right now I'm watching Call Saul. Why made quilt for wife's Mother's Day? Need to get it quilted. All right, last block done. So during this video, I have made 4. Well, I didn't fully make them, but I did assemble, 2 patches into 4 patches. So. And I still have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can still make 4 more when I finally start up again later, because I'm done for now. I can only do a few at a time, and I do them so slowly. 2 of you guys are watching Call Saul. How funny. Yeah, share, Jim. Share. I like seeing what you guys are doing. So, does anybody have any questions or want to say anything or ask anything or anything so that I can get off of here? I like the CSI shows, but can't get them anymore because I had to take a cheaper cable, and now I can't get them. Hate to admit it. I hate to admit it, but I'm watching 90 Day Fiance. 90 Day Fiance. I think I just recently saw that scrolling through. I will. Okay. Share. I like when you guys share. So makes me feel like I'm doing something and I'm really not doing much. I'm just I told myself I will not sew up that whole box though. There's way too many to sew in there, so just take care of yourself and see you again next week. Now you guys will see me in other chats on other channels. Other than that, I don't have it. I want to try to make another video, and when I told you guys I am little by little working on things like the long arm and stuff, I have to remake it. Like I said, that's how I know that it's taking 3.5 to 4 minutes to make one block, is because I recorded it. But 3 of the 4 blocks that I recorded, one I recorded during a daytime and it was very good, and then 3 were recorded at night. And even with the new lighting on the long arm, it the camera, when the camera moves into a certain spot, it blinds the screen. So I have to remake 3 new parts to make one whole video. So little bit, but that won't be able to even be posted until after it's done. And my deadline is the 30th or 31st. If there's 31 days in this month, that's my deadline. It can't be no later than April 1st. It has to be done. It was supposed to be done. They understand because I'm sick that I took my time, but it's on the frame. I took my time long enough. So I just need all customer stuff out of the way. That way I don't have to worry about anything. So I'm not taking anything in. So Sally, I love your tortillas. Let's see. My son comes through my bedroom. He get amused. All right, guys. Well, I thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are all doing something fun, sewing something up, whether it's masks, hand piecing, binding, piecing something, or just making something or watching videos about making something. I hope you guys are at least doing that. I love you all, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next Sunday for sure. If I can get things done during the week, I'll let you know. And then I go to the doctor this week, so you guys will hear about that next time I'm on. So bye for now. See you guys next time.